Hey guys, this is Sergeant Phoenix back in the action, and as you can see, this is Chapter 3, Part 1. This is going to be the last gameplay I'm going to do for a little while, probably tomorrow, as I've done enough gameplays on this and I just want to take a break. Now, from gathering for what we've learnt, just from the latest two chapters, Chapter 2, Marcus Phoenix is back, Anya, I believe, is dead, we've got some COG gear and some good old classic COG weapons. And turns out after the war, the Locusts, thousands of the Locusts' bodies were actually buried underground in a cave, in an old mine, instead of destroyed.
Marcus, this Locust burial site.
There we go.
Have you been there?
Once, 25 years ago, James's mother and I went down to supervise the disposal. By then, the grubs' bodies were completely covered in that crystal shit. Pretty much indestructible. So they sealed them up. Walked away.
Really?
Okay, I gotta know. Do you think the Locusts are back?
Don't know yet. That's the one nice thing about being old. You don't have to have an opinion about everything.
I'm willing to bet they're back, but they've evolved, they've mutated.
Yeah, nothing to worry about yet, though.
Keep your eyes open.
Because they said once they died, they had that crystal stuff all around them.
Oh, I'm sure we'll find
It's
out.
possible, because the way the colour looks like emulsion, the emulsion's dead cells must have started contaminating the outer shells of the Locusts.
Pretty sure that's how you get dysentery.
And
Let's assume I live.
so I'm just gonna, because I just need to close my door. So given the circumstances, what those Locusts looked like when we saw the crystals on its arm, and considering that we've figured out thousands of Locust bodies were then dumped and sealed off, I'm willing to bet eventually there must have been insects down there, and if the emulsion and if the crystals were contaminant like emulsion, I'm willing to bet that they must have contaminated the animals that were the insects that were eating them. For those who don't know, any organism discards dead cells, were no exception, and locusts are definitely not an exception, I would guess. So obviously the mine was riddled with dead cells from the corpses. And then any animal that would eat those dead cells could have been contaminated with this new, the swarm cells, let's call them. And this can mean there'd be all forms of unimaginable mutations.
Guys, wind flare coming in fast.
Head for the fort.
I tell you what, since after the war, storms literally just started popping up all the time now. Never mind, that's blocked.
Come on! There's a gate!
And as you can see, I got the Lancer, a custom Lancer because it's got wooden pieces on it, you can't see it, but I've also got the Hammer Bust, and I kind of like the custom Lancer. I feel like a farmyard, almost a bit of a farmyard because of the look on there. I mean, seriously, who's it? I'd honestly try and love jumping on another planet if all these storms are around.
Never a dull moment with you kids, huh?
Not lately, no.
We should be safe in here until that wind flare passes.
What is that?
What's that?
I have no idea. See where it leads. It's glowing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Through here.
It's definitely not machinery, look at it. Definitely not machinery, it's definitely organic. And organics, definitely something not humans and locusts were originally able to do. These might have been, oh god. Yeah, get that off.
You alright?
Then you should be careful, it could be contaminant.
Covered in this shit.
This could be contaminant.
Glowing now, so that's good.
Come on. Whatever climbed out of that thing went this way.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, this is bad. I'm willing to bet this is where those jumping things are from. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so it's like a pod for breed. So I'm guessing this is how these creatures are growing.
I'm not sure that's a good idea, Dad.
Honestly, cut it open. We need to... Most people would ask me, why would I do that? And guess what? We need to find out what we're up against. Oh, God.
Oh.
Those are humans.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
Jim's disappearances. I think we just found.
Yeah, I think we just found the people who were disappearing. So what, these creatures are what?
If this is what happens to people they capture. Oh God.
Kate, hey, come on.
Yeah.
Good or bad?
What are they doing? Are they using them as food?
We need to find that mine. Come on.
Yo, that's the question. If they're putting them in the pods, what are they doing? Are they using them? They melt. It's the acid. It's some kind of acid digestive
More pods.
acid that's killing
What's
them.
going on here? Whatever it is, this ain't Locust.
Yeah.
Never seen anything like it.
Mark's penis is stumped.
Yeah. There's an arm there.
Not a good sign.
This actually does tell me one thing. So that if these things are connected like a plant, almost like a plant, this must be like a digestive acid that's burning for flesh from humans.
Stay calm and keep moving.
How many honestly, I would ask Jin how many people does she have reported missing? Because I'm willing to bet this is the number we'd find just over that number. You know, if you count the people who were taken from the village.
Get down.
What is it? What is that thing?
That thing's been following us since we got here. I'm gonna flush it out.
What? How?
Hmm.
Yeah, that works.
It's called a grenade.
Bolts, take it out. Got it. Got it.
Honestly, what is... So what are we calling them? Snatchers? Doesn't look like anything I've seen from the Locusts or even the Lambent. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, no. Marcus! Run! That's actually scary. Okay, I'm calling them Snatchers. So I'm guessing these are... So I think we just found who's been taking the people and putting them in those pods.
Locust was gonna help us beat these things. Get my mom back. Now what the hell do we do?
That thing, I can't believe it. It just swallowed him. Oh, all right.
It flanked them.
He's gone. But he's not dead.
We need to find it.
They're taking people.
If they're taking people, they must be putting them in a pod.
We know that
Must be
process
networks.
takes some time.
Obviously.
So right now, we go after my dad.
But we don't know how fast the process is. It could take them out, could take them seconds before, or minutes before they eat.
Guess we're all alone.
They start melting the flesh.
Fuck.
Okay, so now what? Now we go to where they're taking him.
Yeah.
Where's that? The same place he was taking us. That Locust burial site.
Really? Wait, was it actually
All
coming?
right, let's get out of here and track the one that took Dad.
Yeah, if it's definitely coming from there, then we need to find it. So I'm definitely calling them Snatchers.
This way.
So I'm guessing these are like the little little speed ones that are capturing obviously capturing the humans and putting them in these pods. You know, the pods made for the humans to go in originally. Or do these creatures, you know, or do these creatures become the pods? We don't know anything.
There's another one of those pods.
Sorry. What the hell? Yeah, those definitely resemble locusts. That's actually really freaky. They look like wrenches.
What the hell are these things anyway?
Let's call them the knockoff wrenches. Pale wrenches, let's call them. And a lot faster. They're a lot more manoeuvrable.
They keep dodging.
Tells you that.
Look!
I see him.
Ha!
My advice: do not touch any more pots.
There. They're
Can
all
we
over
just-
the place.
Let's see if these go down with one hit. Go on. Yeah, they go down with one hit. So they're like wretches. A cog soldier.
Snatching people, things jumping out of pods.
Yeah, no idea what the hell's going on.
So,
I'm not the only one.
so wait, so this is, could this be what's happening to the hut? To the people who are being captured?
I think so, but there is a lot of that shit down here.
Can you get back up?
No, you guys calm down, but just watch it.
Just be careful.
Oh, you're kidding.
We need to get out of here.
Wow, we're on 11 and a half minutes already. Time's real.
So these
I know what time does fly.
the incubators, we're put in, and they come out.
Yeah.
We need to find my dad, and soon.
Yo, but why they? But I'm guessing they're only so small because something tells me that they weren't even fully grown yet. They were possibly on the halfway cycle. Yo, I'm willing to bet these things took possibly a few hours or possibly a few days. I'm willing to bet they fully grow. They fully grow into locust body, to proper locust drones.
How do you think it tastes?
Bad, probably, right? Good smell.
Ah! Right, what was that?
Over there. That's the one.
Come on, get after it!
Well, how do you know?
More of those goddamn things.
Alright, who's next?
Try to dodge me. Oh no, they don't go down with one. Don't go. So they're not wretches. They're a lot stronger. They don't go down with one hit.
Is that it? Are we clear?
Think so. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, don't shoot the pods. Otherwise, you wake them all up.
Now you're really dead.
Alright. Now we're clear. Come on, this way.
Let's head out.
Oh! Shit!
It's got my hand. It's got my hand. Okay, now they're gone.
I think we're gonna have to redefine our definition of clear.
Give me a hand with this.
Honestly, I've not even talked about the effects on this game.
Follow this.
The effects are really good.
Then what?
Now we find my dad, Raina, and everyone else they snatched.
Yeah, okay. But what if it wants us to follow?
And it's making a big mistake.
That is a good question. What if it wants? That's a good point. What if it wants us to follow him so it can like?
Up there.
Ew, what's that inside?
Oh!
Good use.
I remember this old toy. There you go. Any games I want to play will know this. Granders.
Come on, it's gotta be close.
Over there.
Head toward that train station. Let's go.
Right there! Somebody shut that thing up!
As a great friend once said, grand.
That's where it came from. Oh, they're everywhere.
Grand. I'm saying grand because honestly, it's the quote of favourite Locust of man. All I know I said. Boom, the other said dig. Honestly, these ones are like bloody hyenas. They make a noise, they all start bloody coming. Honestly, how many people did they catch? I don't know, like how many people these creatures taken.
All right, that's over. Now let's get to that transmission.
So I'm going through this way.
So, whose sport was this? The Cogs?
The Cog used it as a field hospital. Actual fort is from way before the Cog. Seriously, like Kings and Wizards days.
Kings and...
Wizards.
I'm trying to give you some enriching historical context here.
Yeah. I give him points for trying. Yeah, I don't like this. And then again,
Let's see what this does.
nice. Why do I hear a heartbeat? Whoa.
What the hell?
My thoughts exactly, kid. What's it doing? Don't tell me that thing just metamorphosed into a drone.
JD.
That's a Locust drone, alright. Looks like one at least. And it knows how to use a gun. And it speaks. We're screwed.
What the hell just happened?
I think it upgraded!
Here we
I
go.
think it muted. I think I'm calling it metamorphose.
Hey, try flanking them.
Do you see that then?
These guys are smarter.
Not smarter than us. What are you saying?
Not than us, than before.
These right though, the way they're acting coordinated. They're like proper drones. They're acting like proper Locust drones.
Okay.
So when one of the small ones pops into one of these things, they literally just end up creating a bunch of those drones.
I don't think so. It's like some kind of nest.
Yeah, but who creates the nest?
Oh shit!
There you go.
Coming!
I'm down. Doesn't matter.
Great. There's even more of them up here.
Drop the pot for cover! Peace!
So I guess the small ones are our wrenches, while these things are our drones.
Across the way!
They're coming around! Look out!
Right on. Gonna beat me. But, oh no, look at it. Just was wearing now. They're wearing clothing as well now. Here's my question: how long have these ones been active for? See, look at the clothing. Almost look entirely Locust.
It's about time we got the hell out of here.
Hey.
You know,
we
just
not
minus
talking
the
about what
protection.
happened back there? With the nest? I mean, what the hell was that?
It looked like they were transforming.
Wait, You mean like evolving? Shouldn't that take a lot of time?
Yeah, it should.
Some insect juveniles can become drones in days.
Yeah.
Hours even.
So, juvies and drones. Juvies and drones of what, though?
I have a feeling we're gonna find out.
So these are so the insect thing could still work with my theory with
Graveyard.
you know about them about the insects being contaminated with these with those crystals possibly mutating them. So these are now acting as emergence holes really for the lot for these drones. And they've got boom shots now.
Sniper on the left.
Yeah, but how have they grown so? But how did they grow so intelligent already? You know, so if they operate like the Locusts still do, there's more. The Locust operated with a hive mind system, always following the orders of the Queen. So it means there could be something. So possibly there could be an intelligent Locust, possibly not a Queen, but as intelligent as Ram and everything out there, and possibly using the mine itself as an outpost. But I'm willing to bet if we leak in the mine, at first it'll look completely abandoned, completely deserted, like nothing's there, minus a few bodies. Because if I was an intelligent leader, that's what I'd make it look like.
So, we're clear. The new or old definition. Come on, let's get to the tram station.
The reason I'd do that was to meet. You know, I'd only do that if I was a leader, because I'm not ready yet to reveal myself to the enemy. Which I'm willing to bet these Locusts weren't originally either. That's why they're not attacking major areas. They're starting off with villages that are easy, then I'm willing to bet after a while they'll start attacking major cities once they build up a bigger force. I was expecting a mini wrench, a pale wrench to show up.
So it's close. Come on. There. Shit.
What the? So what are these supposed to be?
Okay, you're a big fella. Easy now. Oh, that's not good.
I don't know what the hell these things are, but they must have really been evolving.
Watch out for the quilt!
Wait, did you see that? That glow. Try and shoot the glowy part. You see, they're blowing up. They're blowing up like lambents.
As if Snatchers weren't bad enough. Now we have these council things to worry about?
Yeah. The way this night's going.
Oh, they actually call them Snatchers. They call them Snatchers. That's good. Then they'd use that.
Hey, the longer we wait, the harder that thing's gonna hurt.
All right then.
Oh, what's going on? As if Snatchers, Survivor, Bouncer, I'm a Bouncer, so we're calling them Bouncers. So we've got Snatchers, Bouncers, the pale wrenches I'm going to call them until we have a name for them, and then we've got the drones. But my question is what species caused, how have if these are Locusts or descendants of Locusts, like a mutation, how is this possible? Is it from those crystals? Is my theory actually correct? you know, what's going on. Never mind.
Tram's here.
Yeah, well, as long as it still runs, we should be okay.
But there we go. At least the tram's still on the tracks.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
Counterweight's dragging. Go. I got this.
She's honestly just worried about her mum. It's natural. I mean, he's worried about his dad. His dad just got snatched up by one of those things as well.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah. No. I'm sorry I got your dad mixed up in this. If I had any idea,
No, Kate.
any
Yeah, don't blame
idea
yourself.
that saving my mom and you may be losing.
Hey, we haven't lost anyone yet.
Can't this thing go any faster?
Not with that counterweight dragging.
Counterweight, huh?
No, what's he doing? Now you made it go too fast.
Well, that was my first and last time on Finicky.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Huh?
pause it there. Call it the end of this part by now. So that is the end. Honestly, I've got a lot of theories to come up with now. What these creatures, how these new locusts, let's call them, the restored, or the revived, let's say, how they've survived, how they have become more this. So until then, this is Sergeant Phoenix, over and out.